Today is a very well-known cartoon character's birthday, happy anniversary thing, and for shits and giggles a couple of months ago I went, I'm gonna make a cake, it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna decorate it. I know jack shit about cake decorating, never done it before, this is gonna be fun. I do have a lovely assistant today, Sam, who has done something like this before. She's gonna help me. I need to give you a bit of feedback about why I'm doing this. He's my favourite character. It started off as, you know, people go, oh, what's your favourite cartoon character? And I just went, oh, it's this guy here. Not really thinking about it that much. You know, I liked him, he was cool, he was nice, he was suave. And then it was like, well, what do we get Hillary for a birthday? Here's this cartoon character related object. And here's another one. And here's another one. Until eventually, I have this whole fucking collection. I have corsets and lamps and cookie jars and God knows what else. And I've never bought any of it. It's all been bought for me. So it all has this emotional attachment to it. Every single piece, I know who got it for me and I remember them and what they've done for me. Even if I don't talk to them now, even if they hate my guts now, I still have that memory for when they got that. So to Joe, thank you so much. To Max, thank you. Steve, I still have the license plate you got me from the USA. Mum, the corset, where the fuck did you find that? You know, Dania, Ryan, David, Damien, Max, I could go on forever. And, you know, particularly Art recently has got me a whole bunch of shit that's really cool. And so my celebration of his birthday is less about, oh my god, there's this cartoon character and I love him and it's great. It's more about a celebration of the memories I know associated with this cartoon character. It's also a little bittersweet for me today because one of the people that I share this big obsession with has stopped talking to me recently. So there's this like huge amounts of memory, really good memory, and then there's this I fucking hate you memory as well. So the first thing we're going to do is shape the cake. So I've got this template, which you can't see, don't look at it. And I have to decide the best way to do this. Because he's a little bit fat in the head, I have to say. Cool, alright, so with Sam's help we've managed to come up with a way to stick the cakes on. So now I'm just going to carve the cake and get rid of all the excess cake we don't need. Now we need to make butter icing to stick bits of the cake together and generally make it nicer. We'll put that aside. We'll grab my recipe because I don't cook. Turn it on. Apparently I need 125 grams of butter. That's 37 grams. Let's try this, shall we? Here's a larger block I prepared earlier. $127, fucking close enough. What else do I need? 1.5 cups of sifted icing sugar. So, icing sugar is my friend. Oh, this is icing mix. Is there a difference? Play it safe. I have icing sugar as well. Slightly different colour packet.
There is a difference.
Well, it's a good thing I got slightly different colour packets then. Okay, so 1.5 cups. Wait, as you can tell, I'm a cooking aficionado. I do this all the time.
Aficionado?
Oh, you know, it's close enough to that.
Aficionado or something?
Yeah, master. So now we're going to stick the parts of the cake together with buttercream and cover the cake with buttercream. Luckily we only have 2 separate parts. And hopefully spread into place. It's not sticking. What do I do?
That's butter. That ain't buttercream.
Alright, so it's a bit of an issue with the sponge and with buttercream icing. So I've now got buttercream liquid to try and prep the cake with. As you can see, it's pretty disgusting. Probably won't taste that good and probably won't work that well, but you know, we'll give it a go. No one ever says an Aussie didn't give it a go, you know, give it a try, have a bit of fun, fuck it up in the process. But I'm telling you, the end result will be worth it. Totally, totally worth it.
Totally.
Totally worth it.
Like, oh my god.
Like, oh my god. Who would have thunk it? Who would have knew?
Translation for all people who aren't Australian. Thunk it.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise known as thought it. Definition. Who would have used their brain to process a thought or a sentence in the head which does not get vocalized, otherwise known as a thought? Thunk it.
Alright, so the next step is to prepare the, it's called plastic icing. I think that's the generic term for it, for the cake. Now, we're going to do many multi-layers of plastic icing to create the image of different colours, but we're going to do a base one first over the entire cake of the bottom layer that we're doing first, and that's black, because our little fella is black. Alright, so this is the instant icing out of a tube. And as you can see, the dye does stain. So we're not giving this to the guys tonight until they're drunk so that they don't realise.
So entertaining!
Keep applying it until it's nice and malleable. Just keep going. Just need the warmth of your hands to warm it up so you can roll it down. So while I'm playing with my big black tube and stuff and rolling it down, it's pretty good now. You make sure you've got icing down and then put it out. What we're going to do is just roll it. So I've got a little bit of a small rolling pin here. I would recommend not doing it as haphazardly as I had. Maybe trying to actually stick to the shape you need.
Usually being a square.
Shush you.
1, 2, 3. Did you see that? Australia and the world.
So we now have a black thing. Because Sam has got a lot more finesse than me, she's currently working on the finer details of the cake as we smooth up the edges. Can't go anywhere, man! I can't go anywhere! It's just not budging! My hands are too oily! Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Grog smash! So we've made it to the second colour, and now we're cutting out and placing onto the cake specific parts of the face, as it were. Alright, so this is our secondary cake that we've made for our friend's farewell that we're running massively late for tonight. I've got these piping things. I've never used them before. Apparently you can make stars with them. Stars! Alright, let's give it a go. Kind of looks starry, doesn't it? In a very weird way. How's that? Think it would be good? Done. And apparently this is a great way to clean out your tips. He splurted. Right, so we finished off cakes for the lovely Tom for his farewell. Kind of haphazardly, but there you have it.